Let's begin now.
You know, today, I just woke up and I
Like
said,
this.
you know, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said,
We're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today.
that's right.
And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today. And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
On behalf of WCVH, this is CV Today.
Good afternoon. Today is Friday, November 10th.
Now over to Lexi with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is Princes of Courtesy, Merciful, Proud, and Strong by Henry Newbolt. Today's weather is partly cloudy with a high of 37 and a low of 20. Today's lunch is chicken nuggets with no hot combo. Monday's lunch is chicken patty with no hot combo. Now over to headline news. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. If you consider 86,400 seconds in a day,
It is not at all hard donating blood.
just over 43,000 people in the U.S. need blood each day. That's a lot of blood. Gallons of it. And nobody knows gallons like Marty Robinson of Casper, Wyoming. She's been giving blood for 43 years.
I think it's a fantastic thing that I can do so little and help so many people.
Even though it was in the 20s outside, snow falling on and off for most of the morning, there was Marty, giving blood, saving another life.
It is not a big thing. I mean, I will just go on with my life, whatever I've got planned on the schedule for today.
But Thursday wasn't just any day at the United Blood Services in Casper. It was all about Marty. To commemorate the milestone, Robinson received a pin. But to her, this donation, her 246th, is just another day. By 11:15, another pint was bagged and ready to be sent to the hospitals for those in need.
Fewer than 50 people in the state of Wyoming have achieved that accomplishment. So it's an amazing accomplishment, and United Blood Services and the Wyoming community just thanks her for her commitment to donating blood.
Remember that statistic. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood.
We see firsthand the need for blood. It's needed every day. The hospitals are open 365 days a year, so therefore blood usage is 365 days a year. Someone uses blood every 2 to 3 seconds. So to see the commitment from people in the community is amazing.
Well, in the time you watched this story, 67 people needed help. No problem for Marty Robinson and her 30 donated gallons, saving the lives of 735 people.
It keeps me coming back, knowing that I can help other people, and it's something that I don't really think about, but it is a good feeling that I know that people may be living or living healthier because of the blood that I can donate. And God has given me good health and good blood, and I can share that with those who don't.
I'm Sophia Steed, reporting.
Marking period 1 Ceramics 1 and 2 students. All clay work has been fired. Ceramic 2 students, if you would like to glaze your piece on the next Flex Day, November 14th, come by the Ceramics room to pick up a pass. Ceramics 1 students, please stop by to pick up your project by Friday, November 10th. Projects in the showcase by the office only can be picked up starting November 13th. Projects in the showcase by the ceramics room can be picked up anytime. Any work that is not picked up by Wednesday, November 15th will be discarded. Any questions or concerns, please email or see Mrs. Gleason. Attention students, if you received a permission slip to attend the 11th grade CTC field trip, they are due today to Mrs. McDaniel in the guidance office. Now here's a short video in honor of Veterans Day.
Conestoga Valley is beginning a Math Honor Society which will participate in math-related events and interact with others from across the country and rewards outstanding extracurricular achievement by offering special awards, scholarships, and grants to students and their faculty advisors. Math Honor Society meets every Thursday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. in room 125. That's every Thursday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. in room 125. If you want to stretch your mathematical abilities, come join the fun. Now over to Film Talk.
Someone must have done this. This is a crime scene, ladies and gentlemen. So Becca, I know you always wanted to do the news.
I'm Becca Samuelson, reporting!
That gives you good motive to kill her. Do you have anything to comment about this? Definitely wasn't my fault. So where were you during the murder?
I was right here when I saw it happen.
So Austin, what was your relation to the victim?
Sophia is secretly the fourth Nedra quadruplet, so I couldn't kill my sister.
I've gathered you all here to reveal the true culprit in this murder of Sophia Steed. You all had some sort of connection to her, but I know who the real culprit is. It was you the whole time! Now get back here!
I really need to get some more sleep at night. What the?
Hi, I'm Austin.
And I'm Tegan.
And this is Film Talk.
This week's first film looks like a rather odd one. It's titled Amanda and Jack Go Glamping.
Glamping is when you go camping, but you don't rough it. That means no bugs or bears, but TVs and actual beds.
That sounds like my kind of camping.
Well, this glamping trip doesn't exactly go as planned for David Ackroyd's and Amy Acker's characters when it puts their marriage on the rocks.
This rom-com looks like a little quirky and offbeat, and I don't think it looks too great, but if that's your thing, go ahead and see it.
But it wouldn't yurt to go see it if it seems like your thing.
Yurt?
It's a pun, and yurt is a funny word, okay?
Fine, it passes. This next movie will make you even happier than that pun because it's a holiday movie being released in November. And it also stars the elf himself, Will Ferrell.
Daddy's Home too?
Yep.
This sequel has the dads from the first movie, except now we add each of their fathers to the mix for the holidays to visit family. The feud between the two seems as if it will turn into some hilarious holiday hijinks.
It looks like everything you enjoyed from the first movie, plus moments where you can question yourself and ask, didn't I see that in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
You're right.
Austin, do you know what the feature film is for this week?
It's a mystery to me.
Actually, it's a mystery to everyone. It is Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, a movie which I am very excited to see.
With too many big names to list, this murder mystery on a claustrophobic winter train ride seems as if it will be both intense and, for lack of a better word, mysterious.
And this classic Hercule Poirot looks like it will translate beautifully to the big screen.
So have a look-see, and if you've already read the book, don't spoil the ending.
You know, there is something about that tangle of strangers, pressed together for days with nothing in common but the need to go from one place to another and never see each other again. I see evil on this train. A passenger has died.
So they got him after all. You assume he was killed?
No, not. Well, he was in perfectly good health. He had his enemies.
Indeed, he was murdered.
Good God, murder here. God rest his soul.
Someone was rummaging around my cabin in the middle of the night. No one would listen to me.
If there was a murder,
What is going on?
then there was a murderer. The murderer is with us.
And every one of you is a suspect.
And who are you?
My name is Hercule Poirot, and I am probably the greatest detective in the world.
Attention winter athletes. Sports physicals are due by 3 p.m. today. If your last sports physical was before June 1st, you need a new one. If you turned in a sports physical to miss a test between June 1st and October 6th, you need a parent recert. Pick up and return forms in the main office or the athletic training room. No other forms or notes are acceptable. Attention all juniors. If any junior sold Gertrude Hot chocolates for the class fundraiser, you need to pick up your orders in room 220 during Flex on Tuesday, November 14th. You should arrange for a ride home on Tuesday if you have a large order or normally ride the bus. See Mr. Helms in room 220 with any questions.
The following students need to see Mr. A. Thomas sometime before leaving school in the high school TV studio. Grace Sensening and Kyle Johnson. Again, Grace and Kyle, please see Mr. A. Thomas before leaving school. Now over to CV Sports.
PIAA quarterfinal girls soccer game versus Springford will take place Saturday, 11/11 at 1 o'clock at Downingtown West High School.
Come out, support the Bucks.
Now over to sports highlights.
Ends up in the slot at the top. 3rd and 8, pressure coming. Matthews picked up. Wilson nowhere to go. Not escaping and brought down. Because of the injury to Carson Palmer, Drew Stanton. Great field position at the 48. Adrian Peterson lost the football. It's been a problem over his career. Recovered by Sheldon Richardson. We've seen a lot of aggression during his Cincinnati days. Got to found a little bit of a good role for him in this Cardinal offense.
Well, and they all describe side with KJ Wright. Looks like they're coming again.
Smelling points, and they got it. They got Peterson back. He'll haul one downfield for Richardson. Richardson pulls it in at the 20-yard line.
Groin injury, but he is one of the fastest players, contract year. And now you have Tyrann Mathieu. Nope, that's Buda Baker coming and trying to catch up to him. Just couldn't quite get there. And Russell Wilson right in the bucket.
4 yards on the game. First and goal at the 2. And Wilson, end zone. Jimmy Graham steals it. Touchdown, Seattle. Stars being stars.
See on the other side, they'll try to protect those guys best they can.
Dawson goes to that vacant area in the middle. Tough to get on it, and Lockett does just that. At the 32-yard line, we have a flag down. Of course we do.
That's all the announcements we have for you today.
On behalf of WCVH, I'm Nadia.
Alongside Tegan.
And this is CV Today.
Have a fun Friday.